Stormtroopers! On the double! Fire!
Hi, this is Todd from the Scoundrels Cantina, and welcome to another episode of A Star Wars Story. In this video, I'll be telling you the story of Nien Nunb after the events of Return of the Jedi, aka Episode 6.
Yeah.
We already did a story before and during the events of Return of the Jedi as a separate video because we like to finish character stories with Episode 6 because we believe it should be the happy ending in the Star Wars story. But that's just considering our Star Wars headcanon, which we think is more important than any continuity because it's a personal thing, aka liking something in your own way. We almost always mix the expanded universe and canon in our videos because we believe that they can fit together most of the time, but that doesn't apply for the post-Episode 6 events, so we have decided to give you the stories of both the EU and canon versions of Nien Nunb after Episode 6 separated, since both of them are kinda short. So anyway, let's do it! First, I'll be starting off with the more superior timeline by our opinion, which is the EU. After the Battle of Endor in 4 ABY, Nien Nunb would be awarded with a Calidor Crescent for his heroism in participating in the destruction of the second Death Star. Sometime after the Battle of Endor, Nien would be a part of the Falcon's crew again, but this time as a co-pilot to Han Solo. Han could not be convinced by Calrissian to accept Nunb as a temporary substitute for Chewbacca, who was spending his time with his family on Kashyyyk. Eventually, Han would grow to respect the Celestin, especially after he saved his life on a mission to Vandalhelm. In 13 ABY, Lando Calrissian would purchase the spice mines of Kessel and install Nunb as the administrator. The Celestin would replace the unwilling slave labor with employed species that prefer to live underground. He would also assist Lando once more as a co-pilot in the Battle of Namchorius and the Death Seed Crisis. In 24 ABY, Torvin, who was second in charge after Nien and Kessel, tried to murder him, but the Celestin survived. The mines of Kessel would be overtaken by the Black Sun and Jaina Solo, and Lobaka would help Nien Nunb to regain control. He would be the administrator of Kessel even during the Yuuzhan Vong War, which lasted from 25 ABY to 29 ABY and would greatly increase the planet's defensive systems to hold off the invaders. Sometime before 43 ABY, he would help destroy the subterranean tunnels of Kessel to save the planet from breaking apart from groundquakes. In 43.5 ABY, Nien would be contacted by Ben Skywalker, who was searching for the Sith apprentice Vestara Kai. Nien informed him of everything he knew about her and what she did on Kessel while there. That is about everything there is about him from the expanded universe after Return of the Jedi. Now let's move on to official canon. 20 days after the Battle of Endor, the remnants of the Empire would begin Operation Cinder, which was Palpatine's contingency plan in case he was to die. One of its first phases was to scour his homeworld Naboo with the use of a climate disruptor array. The Rebel Alliance, aka now the New Republic, sent a fleet to defend Naboo. Nien accompanied the fleet in his new yacht, the Melcrawler 2. They would succeed in the planet's defense and destroy the Imperial forces. After the New Republic Senate found out that Leia Organa's father was Darth Vader, Nien Nunb would send her a message expressing that he still supported her as before. Later he, along other rebel veterans, would be present when Leia would establish the paramilitary organization to protect the Republic called the Resistance. When the First Order waged war against the New Republic around 34 ABY, Nien would become a Resistance pilot and fly in a T-70 X-Wing starfighter, as well as acquire the rank of Lieutenant Commander. The most notable battle he was in during that time period was when he, alongside other Resistance pilots, attacked the First Order superweapon, the Starkiller Base. Their mission was to destroy the thermal oscillator to disable the weapon. Many Resistance pilots would die before Poe Dameron took the shot, which would destroy Starkiller Base. Sound familiar? Nunb was one of the 7 surviving X-Wing pilots, and he celebrated with the rest of the Resistance upon returning to the Ilenium system. If you haven't already seen part 1 of Nien's story, aka the main one, the link for that will be below. Also, tell us in the comments down below which of these 2 timelines do you prefer. As you already probably know, we prefer his main story, which ends happily in the celebration on Endor. Anyway guys, this is it on the stories of Nien Nunb after Return of the Jedi.
Yeah.
And we hope you all enjoyed it and learned something new about the vast galaxy of Star Wars. If you want to watch more videos like this one, the link to the playlist of our other Star Wars stories and videos will be down below. And also, if you want to support this channel, hit that subscribe button for even more videos like this one. And remember guys, God is awesome, may the Force be with you always, and we'll see you in another video. You rebel scum.
This party's over.